a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. We'll see the #4 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. To throw, it's Arnold. Grab down the middle, it's Watson. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Hawk over the middle. It's Haas. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Dropping back. It's Arnold. Makes a quick grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to walk after catching the ball.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. This is the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the receivers got it. They bring them down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And you've seen you able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Arnold. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn. Now, Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Barry. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
To the air, it's Fafita. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Green. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Here's the 2nd down play. Send the back in motion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A great job up front by this Auburn defensive lineman. Kind of that rare combination of defensive linemen you see often in the SEC, where they have great size and power, but incredible quickness. And Auburn has sure had plenty of those over the years.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Trapped again in the pocket.
Boy, this defense is taking advantage of an opportunity. Their own offense scores on the opening drive. Now a big sack here on 3rd down. Big decision here on your own side of the 50. Do you go for it or do you punt and give that offense the ball back?
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Play in the drive now, the beginning of the 41. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
To the air, it's Arnold. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Makes the grab. It's Watson. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter.
LSU 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. It's a quick grab. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Caught for the completion. Looks like LSU has the first down. The Kirk played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand. Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Durham. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Watkins. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it. Takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Now it's 2nd down here. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Auburn. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in their defense's arms. They takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 0.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barry. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
They're going to run it here. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack there.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is the advantage, in my opinion, of having that big body tight end. He took a big shot, held on to the football for a first down. His toughness cannot be taken for granted.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. The pass rush closing in. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Important second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. 3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go. The first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Dropping back. It's Reed. Caught over the middle. It's Reed. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. play of the third quarter is a handoff. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Ball handed off. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Can he make it to the marker? Takes an open space. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The short hands gets Green. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turn. We're on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Arnold. Short pass finds the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete, trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. This will call incomplete and a turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. That's reeled in. It's Berry. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you
hold on here a second, the replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. We've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Can he make it? He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. The Auburn offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. He'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they'll run it on the draw. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times it's a play call, and you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Fafita. The sure hands. It's Green. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. On the move now. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out.
0.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. He's going to lose yardage there. The defense closed in and forces him out of bounds.
Loss of 2.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Cook. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Trying for a touchdown here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
And tackled after a small pickup there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play.
Timeout, LSU.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Grinding away with a running game. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Looking to throw. It's Reed. He escapes the pocket, using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set. It's second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He'll throw it now. It's an out route. The catch made. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And here's the handoff. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They'll try the right side on the toss. That run moves the ball across the 35.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Third down after that running play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They bring the punter onto the field now.
On to kick it away.
Fielded near the 20. And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. QB keeper all the way. He breaks free. Picks up the first, looking for more. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
To throw, it's Reed. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Grab behind the line, it's Green. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught, completion. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be 1st down from the 14.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Handoff from the shotgun.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He's got room to run. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a 1st down, and that should do it. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And, Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoffs.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny.